Welcome back to Road to 2000 ELO, the series where we try to climb from 1700 ELO to 2000 ELO. And today I have two not too long games for you, so enjoy. Okay, we have a game. We're playing a 1679 from Brazil. We're playing e4 again. Playing a lot of e4 lately. Okay, we get another Vienna Gambit. Probably another declined. We get this line. I already forgot what the theory is here. Takes. I mean, is it just pawn takes? And then here, if he tries something, it doesn't even work. The knight can't come here. Okay. Important to play knight f3 here, 100%, or this queen check is terrible for us. The knight is blocking this, but still you don't want to really play g3 here. Okay, he handed us the entire center, which is nice for us. Let's play c4. Something like this I might take en passant for various reasons. If this, I also take it. Okay. We shall castle. He's playing a bit passively right now. Can we already punish it? Knight here, there is this check, which loses the pawn as well, which is a bit annoying. So what if I move the king and then move up here? No. What if we get rid of the bishop? I mean, that works. Bishop can't run away. He can go here, but then I block and that's it. Let's get rid of the dark squared bishop, because I don't like the weaknesses on our dark squares. Seems to be logical to me, at least. Doesn't even care about it. Fair enough. Now, do we have knight here? I think we do. Knight here, this pawn is a major target by 3 pieces, actually, like this. He can't defend it like this because the pin. And we'll see what happens. Can I take here? I think I can. Intermezzo. Hitting the queen. Let's take it. If rook takes, we take with bishop. This looks like a very dominant position, to be honest. I think we're standing good here, if I evaluate the position. We have a lot of pieces developed, we have a lot of central power here. Like, we're hitting all the central squares, basically. And I mean, we have some tactics. If he just moves the queen, I mean, we can just pick it up somewhere else, probably. This must be crushing. Okay. So he decides to give up the rook. Like, give up an exchange. So now it's interesting. Can I go like this? Threaten to take the knight as well. Where does the knight go? Does it need to go back? Probably. Let's take a think here. Thinking about this, but then knight back might be annoying. Maybe when... Actually, if knight back, can we go like this? Or we just take double up here, and then we can, like, go for some checks. Obviously not like this. Actually, let's be a bit more solid. Let's defend the pawn as well. And then we play it slow. Queen here maybe, if he doesn't develop the bishop in the meantime. And then we're hitting this pawn. Okay. Is he going to fianchetto like this? Interesting. Okay, let's go here. Hitting this. Can also check here, but it doesn't do much. Let's take here. I think we can pin here. Like this, and then this. And then the follow-up would be check and then take. Okay. Take here. And then, I mean, okay, opponent resigns. A super quick game today. Do I go for one more? I'm actually a bit tired. I'm not sure. No, I'm gonna split up the previous video and add this as a bonus, I think. I'm not sure yet, but this was too quick for my liking. Okay, let's go for one more. Another e4. We're playing a 1699 from the Philippines. We're facing a Sicilian. Let's play an Alapin. We're facing the e6 variation. I don't know too much about the Alapin, but this looks a bit off. Just develop. Okay. He's just moving pawns. But where to bring our bishop? I feel like this might be a bit annoying. Just play passively. Let's castle and see what he does. So apparently this is the Sicilian defense O'Kelly Venice system. I'm sure it is that and not just an invention by chess.com. Might it be time to play d5 and like try to open up the center? Let's go for that. I mean, hitting the knight. No, d5 is sometimes a nice idea. In the Alapin. I think we'll follow it up by castles, bringing the rook, and then we'll see. But we're a bit more developed than him. This cannot be taken. We can just play c4, I guess. Also push maybe to like fully restrict everything. Not anymore. Let's bring the rook. So maybe d6 would have been smart to like stop his idea of playing it. Let's clamp down here. Thinking about the queen c2, bishop f4. This pawn's weak. Maybe castles long. So I'm thinking this. Bit of a crazy idea. If this, I can just go here. Actually, let's try to trade it down, the bishop. Difficult position for me to understand in many ways. But if pushes here, should be kind of good for us. Okay, castles. And let's try to double the rooks. Very cramped position for us. Also, let's try to play faster, like always. Already a minute down. Not perfect for us. If he ever moves the knight, let's say here, for whatever reason, I might think about trading the bishop. Okay, there's a knight on the border. If he goes here, I mean, I just take. I don't mind him opening up the rook, I think. It's a weak pawn, we can just easily win it back then. Okay, he goes for it. Let's keep our word. We said we'll just take. Threatening this. So knight might have to move. Or rook here. Whatever happens, I think we'll play b3 next. Just to make sure this pawn and hence this knight will never die. Because the queen is still staring, she has her gaze on the b2 square. We don't want that. And next, we want to eliminate this bishop, because it's threatening some silly pins with the rook. But I think we're working on it. Okay. Let's play b3 now. I mean, this knight is stuck, kind of. So maybe here and here is an idea. Okay, making the idea a dream. This square is very good for us. Gonna play bishop here. I mean, he has to fianchetto, but that blocks his rook again. So I think that's fine. He misses it. Okay. I guess it's not that simple, but I feel like this and then this is just a threat. No? Let's go. Okay. Of course we take back with the rook. And then this bishop or this knight. I mean, there must be something here. If we take... I don't have too much time to think. Let's just take everything, basically. Win a pawn in the process. Okay. This doesn't work, of course. Rub a pawn. Don't underestimate a singular pawn. Can be all that we need. Actually, if bishop moves away, do we have this? This is losing. This isn't working. This works. Did I mention who we're playing? Yes, Philippines, I remember. Okay, opponent is thinking he has a very difficult position to play, I think. There's probably something to do, but for now I'm not sure what. There's also no back rank ideas. There's no way he can reach a back rank square in any time. And also we're defending back rank actually. Okay. So is there now any form of mate? Or something close to being mate? Like this is a bit... He's trying to make me forget that there's a bishop defending. If we give a check here, say here, needs to come here or here. Can we just check? Do we just win another pawn maybe? Let's go for another pawn. We are restricting the queen to defending this. Let's make some loot for us. Simple chess. Let's not overthink it, but let's also not blunder the whole game away. Let's take the pawn. Let's go here. Unless I'm missing something huge, which would be devastating, I think that's winning. I mean, we have like a mega attack on the king right now. If bishop here, we just take... This looks like a puzzle, like a standard chess.com or Leech's puzzle. Made in something or just win the game. Opponent's time is ticking. Okay. I think actually taking with knight is better here. Okay. There should be one. I mean, if I fumble this, then I'm closing my channel. Okay, opponent resigns. I think it was made in something. Like he can sack the queen, but I mean, it's still... Mate shouldn't be far. Let's go over this again. We didn't analyze the last game, but I'm gonna do that privately. Don't worry. Talking to you, Red Panda. I also analyze my wins, actually. And my losses, obviously. Okay. So, knight f3 was okay. Let's look. d5, best move. E takes d5, best move. E takes d5, best move. Okay, yeah. Let me show you the best moves. Can you? Okay. d6 would have been better. Like this. It's already plus 1.4 here. So it would be a pretty decisive advantage. Forcing the knight away. And then there's a few options. Bishop c4 to like probably go for stuff like... No, not quite, but you're threatening stuff. And maybe castles after. But let's not dive too deep. Okay. I mean, the position was just very... What's a good move here? b4, apparently. Opening everything up. C takes b4. Rook a to b1 to pin... I mean, that's some crazy engine lines. That's not something I would find. Again, there's a lot of crazy lines here. Apparently queen takes would have been better. So the bishop can't move, I assume. So queen takes, bishop still moves, but then Then what? Knight takes here and then check. Check doesn't work. Takes and then check to win the bishop. Fair enough. Didn't see that. Cute tactic. We played it a bit differently. We played like this. Bishop to c3. Actually, the absolute best move in this position, funny enough. We gave it check. We took the pawn. Was there something better to play? Let's see. No, queen f7. Both checks lead to taking the pawn. g3 would have been preferred because the light squares are much safer, probably. Queen takes, rook up, and then... Oh yeah, you could have just made it here. I missed that completely. So there was already a forced mate on the board. I took the bishop instead. It was a bit overthinking. But yeah, I was thinking queen takes, and then, I mean, it's checkmate eventually. Okay, finally some wins. We're now... Let's go to the other overlay. We now have 18 wins, I think. I'm not sure if I counted the last one. I need to recount, I think. I messed up. But we're approaching our evening out point. We've lost quite some elo though. I think the series started at like 1720 something. 1726. Now we're at 1716. So we're 2 wins away. I think that adds up. Thank you for watching, and if you like the series, then consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.